It's beginning to take some shape on the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League log following double headers over the Easter weekend where Highlanders emerged as one of the two teams with a 100% record after two wins over Zimbwa and Tel 1 on Good Friday and Easter Monday. Highlanders are now second on the log with the same number of points as leaders FC Platinum, who enjoy a better goal difference. Their coach Kelvin Kaindo spoke after one of the holiday wins that narrowed the gap at the top.
Yeah, it gives us a bit of confidence. It gives us a bit of hope also to try and catch up with the teams that are on top and also minimize in terms of the gap with the team that is leading. I think I always say it is a game that is played is gone. We are looking forward to the next game and we hope that we get the best out of them.
The other team that won both their Easter holiday fixtures is Surprise Package Bulawayo Chiefs, mostly a group of young players scouted from lower divisions but standing their ground in the big-time league. They went to Wange and returned with maximum points following a 2-0 win and followed that up with a hard-won 3-1 victory over a battling Yada Stars. 6 out of 6 for Chiefs, who now lie third on the log.
Overall, I think, yes, we may not have experience, but we have got talent. That's what is pulling us through. We just hope that we quickly adapt, boys quickly adapt to the Premier League, and maybe they can dream.
Three Giants and a rookie harvested 4 points from the holiday fixtures, namely log leaders FC Platinum, who were held to a 2-2 draw at home in Mandava by Chickenina before they winded their holiday assignments with a 1-0 win over Students Herentals, 4 out of 6 for Platinum. Dynamos also made sure they would make progress as they posted their first win of the campaign with a 1-0 win over Pikita Minerals, having been held to a 0-0 stalemate on Good Friday by Yada Stars. Timbare lie on position 9. Defending champions Ngezi Platinum is the third side that collected 4 points over the holiday, beginning with a 0-0 draw against ZPC Kariba before registering their first win of the season, a narrow 1-0 win over Manica Diamonds. Ngezi occupy position 11 on the log table, and now that they have finally discovered the winning formula, they will look to ascending towards familiar territory to dance with the likes of Highlanders and fellow miners FC Platinum. Chekutu Pirates woke up from the slumber that saw them lose their opening 2 matches when they first held troubled Manica Diamonds to a 0-0 draw, following which they stand green fuel by a 1-0 for their first ever Premier League win. The two results have moved Zaire Shukamalaga to position 13 on the log table. There is a glut of teams that won and lost in their match day 3 and 4 fixtures, with Zimbabwe making up for their 1-0 loss to Highlanders with a 2-0 win over Wange. Go Bujugo occupy position 4 on the log after 4 games played. Caps United dated newly promoted sides during the holiday fixtures, and they stumbled against Pikita Minerals on Good Friday by 1-0. Makepekepe were to make amends on Sunday with a 3-1 victory over RNL, and they sit on position 5 on the log. Just like their Good Friday victims, Caps, Pikita Minerals lost once and won as much when they were pipped by a solitary strike by Dynamos, and they have now won, drawn and lost once. Pikita lie 12th, though they have an outstanding fixture with Herentals. The group of teams that played out 2 draws in match day 3 and 4 fixtures include Chicken Inn, who battled out a 2-2 stalemate away to FC Platinum before a 0-0 draw at home to ZPC Kariba. The 2015 champions are on position 6, having won only their opening game away to Caps. Thereafter, it has been 3 draws, and their assistant coach Fungai Kwashi has no excuses.
We've got no one to blame than ourselves. We need to do better. We played at home. We need to take advantage of the home advantage we have here. So we keep on working hard, we keep on pushing harder, but we are not happy with ourselves.
Also collecting 2 Easter holiday points were ZPC Kariba, who held champions Ngezi Platinum at home before their journey to Luveve, where they featured in another scoreless draw against the Gamecocks. Their coach Newton Mutewe is satisfied with the progress they have made. ZPC lie a place below Chicken Inn on position 7.
We drew against Ngezi, the defending champions. Gamecocks, they are also champions. It's not an easy team to come here and get a point. It's not an easy team. So, to me, we are doing very well, going in the right direction.
We move on to the teams that picked a single point from the long holiday, with Tel 1 holding their own in Chisumbanje to draw 1-1 against Rodo Dlakama's Green Fuel. The Wi-Fi boys went on to test their first defeat in the Premier League when they lost by 2-0 at home to Highlanders. They lie 8th after a win over Manica Diamonds and 2 draws with ZPC and Green Fuel. Green Fuel, by virtue of their stalemate versus Tel 1, also picked just 1 point over the holiday as they lost their final day fixture to Chegutu Pirates. The Energy Merchants are 10th on the log standings. Fellow newcomers RNL finally featured in a match with goals, 4 of them, though conceding 3 of those when they were handed a 3-1 loss by Caps United. Prior to the defeat, they had played goalless stalemates against Ngezi, Chicken Inn and Herentals. They now know how to score. It must be a sweet feeling for the sweet and biscuit makers, for whom it took a penalty to hit the nets. Sadly, they also know the bitter feeling of conceding, especially more than your opponents. RNL lie 15th with 3 points from their 3 draws. Also reaping just 1 point out of 6 away, the Miracle Boys, who found the going on the Easter holidays tough, are managing a single point against Dynamos before they had to take 3-1 loss away to Bulawayo Chiefs. In a match where at West it's fair to say they deserved a point, they did everything except to score as much or more than Chiefs, and at the end of the day they paid the price. They are still winless after 4 matches where they have lost twice to Wange and Chiefs, with their 2 points coming from draws against Bikita Minerals and Dynamos. They lie 16th on the 18-team log.
We are going to work especially on our defense so that we will not concede these silly goals.
Students Herentals also got a pointer from the holiday fixtures following their 0-0 draw with RNL at Luveve before a narrow 1-0 loss to FC Platinum. They are not sitting pretty this early in the league marathon on position 16, though they have an outstanding fixture with Bikita.
Target first is to try and not to be relegated. That is everyone's target. And then secondly, we try to finish in a position that is respected, especially in the top 8. For us, it will be a very good achievement.
The league's biggest surprise so far must be last year runners-up Manica Diamonds, now enjoying home ground support at Sakuba, having played all their matches on the road last year when they came second. Yet they opened their 2024 account with 2 losses to Simba Bora and newcomers Tel 1 before a draw on the opening day of the holiday fixtures against promoted Chegutu Pirates. On Monday, it was back to losing ways where they succumbed to Ngezi side that had not tested league victory this season. Manica strangely anchored the 18-team log. Coal miners Wange had a difficult Easter of all teams as they found both their holiday opponents too hot to handle after sinking to identical 2-0 losses to Bulawayo Chiefs at their favourite colliery before an away loss to Simbabora. Wange lie 14th, having started the season so well with a victory over Yada and a draw against Dynamos. That does it then for what was quite an action-packed Castle Lager Premier Soccer League Easter program that left 2 mining teams, FC Platinum and Manica Diamonds, at the top and bottom of the standings respectively.